is a broad group of diseases that can be found in any part of the human's body. Cancer diseases occur when cancer cells uncontrollably create themselves and substitute normal cells. They multiply very fast and spread further into your body. Cancer develops gradually. It starts from small precancerous lesion and goes to a deadly tumor. As a result, cancerous cells cause death of healthy tissues and even organs in a person's body. There are three main types of cancer: solid, blood, and mixed. Cancer is caused by three main carcinogens, organisms that cause cancer. First is physical, then goes chemical, and finally biological. Physical is ultraviolet and radiation. Chemical includes tobacco, alcohol, asbestos, alpha-toxin, and arsenic. And biological comes from certain specific viruses, bacteria, and parasites. Also, cancer can be caused by genetic mutation. According to Cleveland Clinic 2024, this reason causes around 5 to 10% of cancer diseases worldwide. According to World Health Organization 2022, cancer is leading cause of death all around the world, accounting for nearly 10 million deaths in 2020. Additionally, based on the death from 2018 to 2022, the annual cancer mortality rate is 146 people per 100,000 men and women. National Cancer Institute 2024. To conclude, we can say that cancer is a very global problem.
Now, thanks to Yernur, we know more about what is cancer. Now let's talk about how stem cells are used to treat it. What are the stem cells? Stem cells are the unique cells that can take the form of any other cell and that can renew, which allows them to serve as the inner protection of the human body. But how are they used in the cancer treatment? At first, let's talk about the main way of the cancer treatment is chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is a drug therapy that uses a drug in order to destroy fast-growing cells. But this therapy is very dangerous because chemotherapy cannot distinguish the fast-growing cells of the cancer and the healthy fast-growing cells as hair follicles. However, chemotherapy cannot distinguish the healthy fast-growing cells and the cancer fast-growing cells. That is why chemotherapy kills healthy growing cells as well. For example, hair follicles, digestive tract, and in this case, stem cells with their ability to take the form of any cell used in order to soften the impacts of the chemotherapy. For example, hematopoietic stem cells are used for the blood cancer treatment, for example, as leukemia or lymphomia. Then, mesopoietic stem cells to mitigate the impacts of the inflammation and replace the damaged tissue cells, for example, skin cells or something other parts of the organism. This application of the stem cells helps to mitigate the impacts of the chemotherapy and reduce and improve the conditions during and after the treatment. On top of this, stem cells could be used itself to treat the cancer. Stem cells can target the cancer cells by itself. And then scientists invented an innovation to stick the therapeutic agents with the stem cells. They are injected into the human body, and thus therapeutic agents are transplanted directly into a cancer cell, which prevents from the targeting of the healthy fast-growing cells. However, the second method is still as an experiment and not widely used. That is why the first method is more popular and more healthy. But the second method will be very functional in the future.
The integration of stem cell therapy with chemotherapy offers a comprehensive approach to cancer treatment, particularly by addressing the damage chemotherapy causes to rapidly dividing cells such as those in hair follicles, bone marrow, and the digestive system. As we chose the social factor, let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of this solution. So the advantages: a key benefit of this combination is enhanced recovery. Hematopoietic stem cells are instrumental in regenerating blood cells following chemotherapy, especially for patients with blood cancers like leukemia and lymphoma. As a result, patients can return to their normal activities more quickly. So, for example, Gamma Network's authors claims that furthermore, 84% of long-term survivors return to full-time work within 5 years post-transplant, highlighting the positive impact on social and emotional well-being. So the second advantage is enhancing the quality of life. Mesenchymal stem cells play a vital role in reducing inflammation and repairing damaged tissues such as skin. Patients who experience fewer side effects often report improved mental health, which is crucial for sustaining relationships and social interactions during the treatment. Mesenchymal stem cells exhibit immunomodulatory properties which help control inflammatory responses, leading to faster wound healing and reduced pain. So, for example, studies show that MSCs can decrease pro-inflammatory cytokines like IL-1 and IL-6, resulting in shorter recovery times for tissue injuries. Now let's talk about the disadvantages. So the access inequality, the high cost of advanced stem cell therapies can make them inaccessible for many patients, creating disparities based on socioeconomic status. For example, in the US, prices range from $20,000 to $50,000 for treatments, while costs in countries like Mexico and Colombia can be 40 and 90% lower.
To conclude, we can say that stem cells are useful in the treatment of cancer disease. Even though it has its own disadvantages, the positive side of this solution outweighs the negative side.